Our next stop takes us to the heart of New Jersey, where former HGTV star converted a firehouse into his dream house.
Hey, Tamron Anthony Carrino here. Welcome to the Firehouse. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. So this firehouse was originally built in 1896, and my fiance and I recently converted it into our home. So we're standing here in the kitchen. My fiance absolutely loves to cook, so I pulled out all the stops. We went with a 48-inch range. We did a sliding countertop, which is super cool. So the kitchen is super special to us, and it is the open concept part of our floor plan. And behind those doors that you're looking at is our roof deck. So everything is right here. We've got the indoor kitchen, the outdoor kitchen, and it makes for really, really fun, entertaining space. You don't spend a lot of time in a powder room, and it's a fun place to take a chance and really wow your guests. This particular powder room is really a tribute to our dog, Rossi. The wallpaper in here is called Dog Park, and it just makes for a really comfortable, functional, efficient space that is fun with a lot of design. Now, my home office as a creative is my only office. So to me, it was really important to get this space right. And of course, we have to talk about the fire pole. And this fire pole slides right down to my garage. So when it's time to go to a meeting, jump on the pole, slide down, you hop in your car, and you take off. Hope you enjoyed the quick tour, and we'll talk more soon.
Oh, come on. Joining us from the former Jersey City hook and ladder #3, welcome Anthony Carrino. Anthony, I would slide down that pole. That didn't sound right, but I would. How many times have people said that to you?
Tamron, it doesn't matter how you say that, it never comes out right.
Oh, gosh. Anthony, but okay, this is the Tamron Hall show. I'm so sorry. I mean, but people, I'm sure, have said to you, come on, that would be so fun.
Yeah, it's incredible. I use it just about every day. I mean, sometimes you look at that and you say, oh, well, you put it in for a TV show, or, you put it in for historic reasons, which I did. But I also made sure it worked because at heart, I'm a big kid, and who wouldn't want to have a fire pole in their office that they could slide down to their car and kind of escape the bad cave on?
It's so cool. And that kitchen, I guess when I look at that and we look at the before pictures of it as a firehouse, how did you go in and visualize, especially that kitchen? I think a lot of people see these tiny homes in different spaces and unique spaces, but clicking our brain to see something so beautiful, how did you do that?
So I'm a very visual person, and two, as a designer, I think that's, why you work with a designer when you look to work inside your home. I'm a big proponent of DIY. I love when people take it upon themselves to do tasks within their home, to do projects within their home. But, I guess my superpower is really, I can see what should be there in the way that I use my space, interact with my space. So being able to kind of take all the walls down and then create exactly what I wanted to, it just, it made sense to us. We knew that we had family all over the country, friends all over the country, so we had to be a 2-bedroom. And we wanted our basically our master suite, our private area downstairs, so it was separated from all the noise and activity. And then we knew that we loved to, well, pre-COVID anyway, we knew that we loved to throw parties. And, we wanted our kitchen, dining, and roof deck space all together.
How long did it take you,
concept.
start to finish? Because I think also when people think of renovation projects, they think the contractor says 7 months, and that means 17 months. So how long did it take you?
Yeah, so I'm a real stickler for schedules. I like to run super efficient. So I did this entire project start to finish in 5.5 months.
5.5 months?
That said, I spent the equal amount of time before hammers hit the walls in planning. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in. It's something I like to educate people around, because HGTV conveniently leaves out the fact that there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of budgeting. You need to know what things cost and how long things take. So I created a digital series around that in order to help educate homeowners in the process.
You're not done. I understand you have bought a historic farmhouse in the Catskills. You're even gutting a neighborhood barn. You'll be documenting all of this on your digital series on the Bill.tv, right?
Yeah, so the barn is on the same property as the house. And what I did in April and May, that house we bought gutted, by the way. There's nothing in it.
Oh, wow.
So I took my camping hammock and I drilled it into the walls. And there you go. And I slept in that hammock for a month and a half while I renovated the barn. And I did that because I knew that in order to keep control over the bigger project, which is the house,
Right.
to renovate that little 350 square foot barn in 2 months and sleep in a camping hammock doing it would be fun. And now I've got a nice bed, a nice little kitchenette. We've got a grill on the deck, and I've got a really cozy spot to stay while we get the house done.
You know, real quick, Anthony, I love to you mix the old with the new. You don't discard things. You find a useful purpose when you can.
Yeah, old and new is really my design in a nutshell. I love old architectural buildings. I love the architecture of yesteryear, but I also like new things. I love a good modern Italian kitchen, as you see in the Firehouse. So being able to blend those materials together is something I find. I mean, I hate the word juxtaposition because it's overused in design, but it is just that, and I find that it works really well. And the textures being so opposed,
Right.
Oddly
it
have
is
this
so
wonderful
cool.
synergy
I'm
to
sure
them.
a lot of people doubted it. It was a Firehouse, and you found the soul of it. So congratulations on that, Anthony. Thank you so much for the tour.
Thank you very much.